Okay, we can answer this question a lot better if it's factored. Okay, so let's factor that. This is difference of squares. It'll factor to m minus n, m plus n is equal to 24. Okay, so 24 is either 1 times 24, 2 times 12, right? 3 times 8. So these are the positive breakdowns of 24. So in the first case, we have m minus n is equal to 1, and m plus n then can equal to 24. We can do this by guess and check quite easily, right? This should be, right? Actually, maybe I shouldn't do by guess and check. Let me just bring this under here. Okay, elimination. Okay, and then you get 25. So m then is 12.5, making n, if this is 12.5, right, should be 11.5. When you plug it back in here. Now this is not an integer answer, so it's not acceptable. Let's consider the next possibility. M minus n is equal to 2, and m plus n is equal to 12. Again, same procedure. 2m is equal to 14. So here m is equal to an integer, 7. Okay, if that's, okay, so if m is 7, n is 12 minus 7, so it's 5. Now, we could also have this here, -1 and -24. So we could actually have negative versions of these. If both of them are negative, it still multiplies to give you positive. So here, even if they're both negative, right? If you're to add, you get -25. So you just get negative of these answers, which still is not acceptable. Here, if both of them are negative, right? Negative, this will be negative. So you can also get m is equal to -7 and -5. So there's two pairs of answers we just got there. Okay, let's consider now m, right? M minus n is equal to 2, and m plus n is equal to 8. Okay, that's for this case here. So 2m is equal to 10, m is equal to 5. If m is 5, n is equal to 3. Okay, which means also, so n here is 5, 3, but it can also equal to -5 and -3. Okay, lastly, if m plus n is 6 and m minus n is equal to 4, is 5. Okay, if this is 5, n is 1. Okay, so it could also be the minus versions of those as well. Now, another thing that could have happened, another possibility that we should consider is that instead of m minus n taking the smaller value, it takes the bigger value. So it's 12, and this is the smaller value. Because it will still multiply to positive 24. What happens then? Okay, m is equal to 7. If m is 7, n is equal to 2 minus 7, so it's -5. So you actually get different pair. Okay, so it's 7 and -5. And if you actually switch both of them to be negative, you're going to get -14. So m is -7, right? So if this was -7 and this was -2, n is +5. Okay. So the same pattern is going to happen here. It's going to be 5, -3, or -5, 3. Okay, same pattern here. It's gonna be 5, negative 1. Okay, and then negative 5, 1. Okay, so there's 1. Let me rewrite this answer here. Mn is equal to 7, 5. Okay, and 7, negative 5. Negative to negative 5. Okay, so I think we can actually shorten all what's happened here is m and n can be plus minus 7, plus minus 5. Okay, and it can also be plus minus 5, plus minus 3, and plus minus 5, and plus minus 1. So there's a total of 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, a total of 12 different possible pairs of answers for m and n.